Hi, this is Tony, and we're back on the bench. And this evening, we're going to be doing another reassembly walkthrough video here on this Daiwa Millionaire 5HS ball bearing high-speed reel. So as you can see, it's completely disassembled, and I've got a separate disassembly video, of course, on this. This is for the reassembly, so we're going to get back into it here. So we've cleaned up all of our pieces and parts. We got them all kind of sorted out here. We've gone through to, taking toothbrushes and Q-tips and things like that, cleaning out all the crevices, making use of some penetrating oil on some of these areas here. Okay, so we're going to come back now. We've got our drag stack and main gear set here. So we've got a thick, hard spacer washer that goes underneath the main gear. Okay, and then we've already cleaned out this main gear really well. Okay, again, this is a walkthrough service. I've actually already done all these things and used the reel a couple of times, but just so that you understand the steps and the process, this is what you do. All right, so now we've got our main gear. We got leather washer, metal washer, leather washer. These are the original washers, or at least two of them are. One of them I had to replace with another leather washer that I happen to have. This is a keyed washer. Make note that these teeth need to aim down into the main gear here. Okay, very important that you do that. Leather washer. Okay, and then we've got this final, it's kind of a ribbed metal washer right here, and that goes on top. Okay. Okay, so you got that. We've cleaned out the inside of this housing here with a toothbrush. We've cleaned out our pinion gear. It's kind of nestled down in there. I mentioned this in the disassembly video. You don't need to disassemble all this, okay? It's not necessary. There are snap rings, and yes, you could take the time to go through all of that. If there's physical components broken, then yeah, that's a problem. But assuming everything is sound, it's not necessary. Okay, you clean this up real easily. Spray a little bit of WD-40 on these components. Okay, take a light toothbrush and just gently and lightly scrub. Okay, and then dry it off a little bit, and then you're good to go. You don't need to worry about anything more than that. One thing you can do here once you've done all that is you can take a little bit of reel grease. I'm using Penn Precision Blue Grease, and you can hit that pinion gear gently, just with a little bit of reel grease down there if you want to. All right, we've cleaned off our main shaft here with some 4-0 steel wool. This is great stuff for making nice smooth surfaces like so. Now you can hit this with some reel oil if you want. I also occasionally will use some reel grease, and I'm gonna do that in this particular situation. You can use either or on these shafts, that's okay. All right, so now we've got our dog lever here, okay? And then once again, you can do oil or grease here on this shaft that the dog rests on. I'm just going to do a little bead right here of oil, just the tiniest little bead. You don't need a bunch, okay? And then this has these little fin tabs here that stick out, okay, on this. And those fin tabs need to hug the teeth here underneath the main gear, like so. Okay, so you've got something like that going on. I know it's a little difficult to see on camera here, but that's what it should be like in the end. Okay, we're going to set this down into place here like so. And sometimes it's a little tricky to get this to all line up just right. Kind of have to work at it just a little bit with the pinion gear and all that. Okay, but it should look something like that. Okay, now back to your blue grease here. You should be able to just put a little bit of blue grease, not on the drag stack, but just on the gear teeth. Okay. Okay, Work that all the way around like so. All right, and that's good to go there. All right. We've already looked at our bearing on the inside of here. It's the same as the other side. These happen to be non-serviceable bearings. If your model does have serviceable bearings, I do have a separate video on the YouTube channel. You can check that out on how to service your ball bearings. That's helpful. But these are non-serviceable, so you just want to clean them up really well. Hit them with a little bit of Real oil. I'm using Real X. It's good stuff. Okay, and then this is ready to go back into position like so. We've got 2 screws waiting for us here. And we're just going to do a little bead of oil on those holes there, protect those threads. Yeah, I'd say that the Millionaire series is probably the closest competition to the Abu Garcia ambassadors, essentially. You know, they're kind of the same design, and they're targeting kind of the same market in terms of their size and their versatility and all that. So very, very nice reels though. Okay, so now we're going to get back into this side here of the reel. So we've done our inspection, our cleaning and everything. We've cleaned off all these pieces and parts, toothbrushes, penetrating oil, clean out this worm gear drive, our pawl, all these pieces and parts, okay? And then we're ready to put them all back. Sometimes I like to do just a light bead of real oil in this crevice right here where the wire, the guide wire, is going to rest. Sometimes I find that that's really helpful, okay? So sometimes what you can do here is you can feed this through like so. And you got your worm gear. It's going to go back into position just like that. Okay, and then we've got our pawl. Okay, real oil on the pawl. I like to do just a little bead of it there. This is a little tricky sometimes to get back in there because the real seat is standing in your way, but it can be done. There we go. Okay, now, very important that you note when you're putting this back in, you don't want to push it down until it gets nestled in the groove of the worm gear. Okay, and you'll know when it sinks down and it's in position. Okay, but you don't want to force it because that's how you'll mess up your either your pawl or your worm gear. And you know, like I mentioned this in the last video, good luck trying to find parts for these reels. You know, because they're quite dated by today's standards, these reels. I mean, you can find another reel and use it as a parts reel, but that's pretty much all you're going to find for the most part, I'd say. Okay, so now that we have all that back in position here, we've got this lock that goes back like that, and that holds it all in position there. Real nice. Okay, so we've got a ball bearing here that we took out from this side, the non-handle side. Okay, and then I mentioned before, there's also it's kind of a spacer bushing, I guess you can call it. Okay, and that spacer bushing has to go back just right. The flat side needs to face outward towards the cap, okay? So we put that back into position like that. Okay. Put your cap back on like so. Don't want to over tighten it though. Okay. Do just a light bead of real oil on that bearing down there. That will work its way down in there even though these are non-serviceable, and that's all you really need to do there. Okay. You can also do it with grease if you want. I kind of like doing oil on ball bearings usually, typically. Okay. With grease, I like to do here on the metal level wind gear right here, like so. Okay, and then I also will do a little bit of real oil here on the worm as well, and that's going to work its way in there once we're done. Let's spin this around a little bit. Okay, now these gears, this is all plastic here. You don't need to hit these up with any real grease, and they are going to acquire grease from that gear set anyway. So that's all you really need to do. All right, and also the metal gear that's on this side as well of the spool. Okay, so we got 3 holes here. Do a little bead of oil there. Yeah, the Millionaires and the Abu Garcias, I'd say, are pretty much the closest reels together in terms of, you know, how similar they are, I think, in many ways. And they're just both precision-made products and have been for a number of years now, I'd say. But I recommend you just take your time. Working on any fishing reel, try to take your time. Take pictures, take videos, watch this video. If you have this reel or if you're thinking of getting this reel, then that's the whole point of these videos, is to help show you what's involved in working on them at least. You know, if you have one, if you were thinking of getting rid of it because it's all gummed up with a bunch of old grease and dirt, you know, but you still like the reel, well, you actually can take it apart and work on it yourself, possibly, if you want to. Okay, a little bit of blue grease on the gear there. We've cleaned off this shaft already with some 4/0 steel wool. Just a little bit of 4/0 steel wool there. A little bit of blue grease on that end. That's all you need to do there. Real simple. I'll drop the spool back into position here, like that. Don't want to get your line caught up in there because you'll have a hard time getting it out in the crevice there. All right. Back like that. Turn the thumb screws. Okay, so we got a spacer washer that goes in. Couple of concave washers, and when we say concave, it means that these can be changed. The directions of these can be changed to change how much they push out. Okay, these are both facing in the same direction. That's how they came out, so that's how we're going to put them back in. But it's basically to make adjustments with your handle and how much drag intention you can get. Put our star wheel back on. Just gently grab the shaft with a pair of pliers if you need to, but you don't want to scar it, so just be very gentle if you're going to do that, like I'm doing here. Okay, now you want to sink this down below this ridge that's right here. And you see there's a little ridge down at the bottom, because you want to be able to set your handle all the way up or down up against that ridge, essentially. Okay, and we've got a set screw here. A little security screw, more or less, I'd say. Got our 10 mil nut here. You don't need to torque this down, okay, because you got this security set here that's going to keep it in place, but you do need to get the holes lined up, these two holes. All right, and then we're just going to do a little bit of real oil on these small threads here for what it's worth. Sometimes it can be worth a lot. I have had to drill those out before on some reels. Not a very fun project to do. These can be a real pain to get back in sometimes. They're really small. Sometimes magnetic bits help so that they don't drop. Okay, so we'll have a look here and we'll see how everything's looking. Got good free spool, that's great. And we'll try out our drag. Drag's real nice. So there you have it. That is the Daiwa Millionaire 5HS ball bearing high-speed reel, all serviced and ready to go. So thanks again for watching. This is Tony with Back on the Bench. If you like the video, please do give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, please do subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button, and we'll see you next time.